I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Jump in right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin, weekly chart. Reminder, I'm giving away $2,000 in Bitcoin end of the month. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Boom, free Bitcoin. Let's go. We've been talking about the weekly chart. So you've got your high, your low. This is potentially a lower high. Not amazing, right? You want to see the bulls close this week, which we've got a ton of time left till next Sunday, above 45,225. There's potential bearish weekly stochastic cross, which again, you start to break this level, you're looking for some downside. I mean, you lose this level, you see 42,500, 40,000 in the cards. You see this big, huge, low volume node. There's a big gap that if the bulls lose this level, you're looking for some downside. This is the Bitcoin daily chart. Essentially, this is a lower low, which is not a good sign. So you've got your low, your high, lower low, caution. We've talked about this, right? I mean, if the next high is a lower high, that's going to confirm some midterm downside, right? You want this level to hold for the bulls. I guess the bullish scenario here would be that this is some epic bear trap and everybody gets just completely faked out. A lot of people are talking about this golden cross happening, and I could take you back and show you times where at the day of the golden cross you had actually dumps. And so remember that golden crosses are lagging indicators, and it plays out prior to the actual cross, right? Now, once the price action stays above the 200, the 50, the 21, all the major moving averages, and after a golden cross, and that's a sign of a good uptrend. So it's important to understand how that works. This is a Bitcoin manipulation chart. I mean, 1 hour chart. Everybody's heard about this Litecoin tweet. Like, what are they thinking? I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, what's going through Litecoin's head? Like, we got this major announcement. We just signed it with Walmart. Here it is. We got it. We signed the deal. This is it. Let's tweet about it. And then 18 minutes later, we delete it. It's gone. I mean, is this major, massive manipulation? I mean, did they want to dump their Litecoin on everybody's heads? I mean, why would the Litecoin Foundation post this? I'm just curious. Like, was there a mix-up? Did Walmart sign some paperwork or give a verbal okay, and then they changed their mind completely? I mean, how does this even happen? You just have to wonder, like, with all this stuff going on with the SEC and crypto, like, this is definitely not good as far as market manipulation goes. Kind of reminds me of, and you see Bitcoin had this crazy pump and then huge sell-off, pump and dump, right? Whipsaw pattern. When Vechain, back in June of 2019, Vechain and Walmart announced this huge partnership. It was like Walmart in China. A couple people joined my group, and they actually lost. Like, one guy bought $50,000 worth of Vechain at the top here and just got completely destroyed because it came back down actually lower. The next low was lower than the previous price of Vechain before this big, massive announcement goes. The point is, like, the news is a good talking point for YouTube, crypto news outlets. But the reality is the news is super unpredictable. You have to acknowledge it as a catalyst for this market and understand that, especially with test nets, main nets, and whatnot, the herd's going to buy on these ideas, but traders are going to take profits. And so always understand that news obviously moves the markets, but it's really important that you just think, okay, well, how is everybody else going to perceive this idea? And basically trade on what everybody else is thinking, or counter trade what everybody else is thinking. So Bitcoin 1 hour chart, you see you got this falling wedge. I mean, 68% chance this is supposed to break higher, right? If this breaks lower, very bearish. Now, this price action right here is trying to flip this resistance, previous resistance, as support for upside continuation. If it doesn't happen, a lot of times you'll see like these double bottoms are good reversal ideas for the bottom of any pattern, right? And so that potentially could play out as well. But the goal here is not to predict or guess what's going to happen. TA is not about that, right? It gives you an edge, right? It's going to give you a really good idea where to open your longs at, your alt USDT paired longs, Bitcoin longs, right? When you're at the bottom of the pattern, it makes a lot of sense to open up longs. You could say the opposite, take profit levels are the top of the pattern, right? Unless the price action breaks out. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person, 17-year-old, got $200 for his birthday. He turned it into $4,500. They got kids in the group, 21xing their money. Crazy. This person started out in the group when he had $1,000. Now he's up to $49,000. I mean, that's close to 50x. Killing it. Life-changing money. This person up 468%, up to $30,000 since they joined the group. Huge. This is the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetime, period. We have to make it count. I'm going to make sure you're in the best, most profitable trading setups daily. Right now, if you go to the website, cryptorev.net, pay with cryptocurrency, you get 50% off if you pay for 6 months or if you pay for the year. With the year, you get an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, there is a monthly credit card option. Look in the description of this video. There's a link to take you directly to the website. These are some of the recent winners we've had. 361% gains, 323, 104%, 219, 334. The list goes on and on and on and on. This is Luna. So right now, everything is super Bitcoin dependent, right? Bitcoin's got to stay at least trending higher. I mean, Bitcoin rolls over. Obviously, some of these ideas won't even play out. And so just understand that Bitcoin's the driver here. And these altcoins are just along for the ride. But right now, Luna is retesting this previous high, this previous swing high as potentially support. So you get a bounce here. There's upside ideas for Luna. Waves hasn't taken off yet. This is the breakout level, hasn't broken out yet. Our support entries, pullback entries have gotten filled. This pullback all the way down to the 200 simple in the 6 hour would have been an epic $20 buy for waves just a couple days ago on the 7th, about 5 days ago when Bitcoin pulled back. The breakout idea would be a breakout and retest to this level. And then again, you've got this previous high as resistance. So all the sellers are going to be stacked right here. But once that breaks out, then potentially $55 waves is in the cards. This is Polkadot. We got into this trade and I talked to you guys about it previously too. So I think we're up about 15, 17% on DOT right now. So the next move essentially comes a break of this level of $36. Right, so when it breaks and flips here, you could see $44, $48 DOT. DOT hasn't really exploded yet, but they've got Polkadot version 1 coming. And that leads us to the Kucoin gem pick ready to bang. This is ChainX. The ticker is PCX. ChainX is the earliest launch project in the Polkadot ecosystem. The Polkadot ecosystem, we saw the same thing with Solana. ChainX is focused on a Bitcoin layer 2 expansion. So they want to be the digital gateway. Also a Polkadot second layer relay chain to realize cross-chain asset exchange. So PCX is leading the charge towards Bitcoin cross DeFi. So they're also talking about a Bitcoin derivative platform. And this is the Kucoin gem pick ready to bang. Now, you've got this perfect cup and handle, this long extended consolidation period. Look, part of trading is just understanding like these key levels, these bounce levels, right? So this price action comes back down, retest, double bottoms, bounce. Same thing, hits this level, bounce. Hits this level, bounce. Guess what? Hits this level, ready to bounce. Looking for $5.30 after the breakout, $5.90, $6.35, $7, $7.50 out of PCX on Kucoin, ready to bang. This bounce, I mean, potentially you've got this like little inverse head and shoulders type pattern as well. So looking for some explosive price action out of ChainX. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.